Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Backyard Basketball 2004. Today we've got a bit of a challenge that might make the game slightly more difficult. And I'm doing this because I'm sure a lot of folks in the comments of my last video will say, well, why don't you just make a team of all the people who suck at outside shooting, who suck at shooting three-pointers, because surely if they make less of their shots, you'll have a closer game. So that is what I'm doing in today's video. I'm going to be building a team with the 5 worst outside shooters in the game, but spoiler alert, obviously I've not played the game yet, but I'm telling y'all right now, it's probably still going to be a blowout. I'm still probably going to win easily, and I'm still probably going to make a decent chunk of three-pointers. So just to show y'all the options and the settings I use, hard difficulty, 3-minute quarters, fatigue, power-ups, fouls, violations, and out of bounds are all on, as difficult as you can get in this game, believe it or not. So since the theme of this video is shooting it badly from beyond the three-point arc, my team in ironic fashion is going to be the Sharp Shootin' Shorties, one of my favorite custom team names in all the backyard sports games, and we will be playing the 33-pointers, and the CPU will definitely be much better in this specific game at shooting threes. That's probably a given. And we'll be playing at Back Alley Ball Court. This is a pretty underrated arena in my opinion. So the worst players in this game in terms of their outside shot are Lisa Crockett, Ricky Johnson, Annie Frazier, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tim Duncan. I can confirm that Annie Frazier is awful. Like, Annie Frazier straight up sucks in this game. She is horrible. I have not played with Ricky Johnson or Lisa Crockett in a very long time. Shaquille O'Neal actually is not that horrible. I remember making like probably half of my threes with Shaquille O'Neal when I played this game as a kid. Shaquille O'Neal was my favorite player back when I was a kid, and I played with him on my backyard basketball teams all the time. I don't think he's that horrible. I will also say that Ernie Steele is really bad at shooting threes, and even his mid-range is horrible, so I'm surprised that he's actually not one of the 5 worst, but we're gonna go with the 5 worst. So that's Lisa Crockett, Ricky Johnson, Annie Frazier, and then Tim and Shaquille O'Neal. And what I will note though is how good this team is going to be on defense. So as y'all have seen, if you play this game, you know, but as you also have seen in my recent videos, the steal button is just so overpowered. It's so easy to steal the ball from anybody. And so Shaq is 9 out of 10 on defense. Tim Duncan is 10 out of 10. Lisa Crockett is 9 out of 10. Ricky Johnson is 8 out of 10. The only player who is not good at defense is Annie Frazier, but that's because she's pretty much bad at everything. She's probably the worst player in this game, like, let's be real. So it does turn out that Annie Frazier, Ernie, and Keisha are all 2 out of 10 in outside shooting. So I could have picked any of them, but I do know from experience that Annie in particular is just awful. So we're going to go with her. Okay, so Lisa Crockett is on the court first with Tim Duncan and Shaq. And we're just going to be spamming the inside shot all day. T-Mac is actually not that great at defense. And look at that. Look how easy it is to take the ball away from players. This team is going to be very good on defense. Let's try pulling up for 3 with Lisa Crockett. And she airballs that one. So yeah, you know, probably not going to be shooting a lot of threes. Although we got a dunk power up already, so Shaq's going to take that one. Easy. Already up 4-0. So the only difference though is that we're just going to have to play smart in this game. Instead of just chucking up threes, we're going to have to like actually play somewhat of a smart game of basketball. But I mean, look how easy it is to, you know, steal the ball. That is one thing I would really do to rebalance the game. As you guys can see already, it is so easy to steal the ball, but then the CPU can also just stand in front of you and take the ball away from you easily. So I would just rebalance defense. Make it less easy. So easy. We'll try for 3 with Tim Duncan. Come on, man. And that one's in. So see, they'll still make threes every now and then. Just because they're, you know, 2 out of 10 doesn't mean they're going to miss every shot. Let's go for 3 with Shaq. Easy. Bank shot. Bank that one in. And he's going to take the ball back. Let's put this one up. Ooh, almost got that one. Another easy steal from Shaq. And we're just winning by stealing the ball and putting up 2-pointers. We've only hit 2 threes so far, but we are still easily winning this game. Dishing it inside. Lisa to Shaq. Easy. Oh my god, it's just so simple. Come on, let's go, Tim. Ooh, misses the mid-range. Gets his own rebound. And we're going to end the first quarter, but we're still shooting 10 of 16 from the field, so still making over half of our shots easily. And we are 2 for 6 from 3, which, you know, is not good, but it's not horrible either. There we go with Lisa. Tim Duncan pulling up from 3, wide open air ball. Easy steal, though, from Shaq. Laying it up. Come on, Lisa. We're going to have Lisa make one. We need Lisa to make at least one. Lisa drills that one. Even she makes a 3. And we're going to steal this one. Super overpowered power up right there, the magnet one. We're going to keep trying for 3 because we're up by so many points. And see, it's like even though Shaq and Tim Duncan and even Lisa have such low speed ratings, they're really not that much slower than any of the other players. Like, you know, we're still able to keep up with them and take the ball back. So, I don't know. To be better, this team would either need more of a reboundable dunk with Lisa Crockett right here. But it's just like, I don't know if this game would just need to be rebalanced or just the speed threshold needs to be different. But this game definitely, you know, needs to be retooled. Not needs, because it's, you know, a 20-year-old game. They're not going to, you know, revamp this. If they were to, like, go back in time and make this game better, that is just what they would need to improve. Is just the speed threshold. Defense needs to be less overpowered. The shooting is just not as accurate for both the user or the CPU. Offensive rebounds are also super overpowered. For whatever reason, offensive rebounds are easier to come by than defensive rebounds. Look at that swat, though. Man, Lisa's just a terror on defense. And I actually think aside from our threes, we have made every single shot so far. Like, within the three-point arc, I think we are legit 100% from the field. We're so overpowered on defense, too. Give this to Tim. Oh, there we go. Missed our first two-point shot at the very end of the half. And we are up 41-9. 3 of 13 from three-point land. So, yeah, definitely our three-point shooting is suffering a lot. But we're still having such an easy time because defense is so good in this game. And, you know, we're making pretty much every single shot except for that last one right there from within the three-point arc. So it does pain me to do this, but I'm going to sub out Tim Duncan and Shaquille O'Neal, and we're going to play the entire rest of the game with Annie Frazier at forward, Lisa Crockett at guard, and Ricky Johnson at center. And we're going to see how this goes. Lisa takes that ball away, takes it down, misses the two, but Ricky Johnson gets the offensive rebound, and... Oh, wow, he didn't even make that, so not and one. Yeah, look how bad his free throw shooting is, too. This is crazy. But I make that one. And I go 2 for 2 from the line with Ricky Johnson, so at least I get that done. And we take the ball away from him. All right, let's see Annie Frazier from 3. Ooh, almost made that one, actually. For her, that actually was a well-aimed shot. But we take the ball right back. Lisa Crockett pulling up from 3. Misses that one. And she gets the ball. Somehow tracking it down. Man, she is so good on defense. Lisa Crockett, man, if you want a good defender, but you can't choose any pro player, just go with Lisa Crockett. I'm going to do something fun here. Annie Frazier, dunk from beyond the three-point arc. Was that a 360 dunk from Annie Frazier? Was that like... I need to go back and watch that. That was a cool dunk animation. For 3, Annie Frazier. There we go. Worst three-point shooter in the game, just drilled one from 3. Sure, you might only go 1 for 10 with her, but you can still make a 3. Don't leave me open. Or I'll airball it. Don't leave me open. Off the rim. Lisa Crockett gets the rebound. She's a rebounding machine. Nice block from Vicky, though. Ricky pulling up from mid-range, and he misses that. Okay, so Ricky Johnson is also really bad. I don't think I played with Ricky Johnson much when I was a kid. I loved using the pros too much. But yeah, Ricky Johnson's pretty horrible, too. Nice block from Annie. All right, I don't think we've tried from 3 with Ricky yet. Ricky for 3 off the front of the rim. Dishing out to Lisa, pulling up from within the paint, missing that. Oh my gosh, getting her own rebound though. Lisa Crockett missing that, getting her own rebound again, putting it back up. She's tenacious, bro. She is tenacious. Getting those rebounds and those blocks. Lisa Crockett does the dirty work, man. You can't say she is not a passionate player. Annie Frazier airballs that one. And our field goal percentage officially dips below 50%. We are 23 of 51, and we're only shooting 19% from three-point land. I still made one with Annie Frazier, though. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this video is complete. I want to make one with everyone, though. Come on, Ricky. We need to make one with Ricky. Because Ricky is awful. I did not know Ricky Johnson was going to be this bad. Lisa Crockett's stat line is going to look pretty good at the end of this video, though. She's had a good game, not going to lie. Last mission of the video, just get Ricky Johnson a 3. We just need Ricky Johnson to hit 1 3. Passing it into Ricky. Come on, man. Okay, Ricky might actually just not be able to hit one. Lisa Crockett, though, getting all these rebounds. She's got at least 10. Lisa getting her own rebound, putting it back up. There we go. Lisa Crockett is, even though she's not a good jump shooter, obviously, I would say she's actually a pretty good player in this game based on what I've seen in this individual game right here. She's actually really good on the boards, great on defense, pretty much identical to how Tim Duncan or Shaq plays. So in other words, she's like as good as one of the pro players. We're still trying with Ricky. Oh my gosh, dude, Ricky just awful, awful, awful. Ricky Johnson might be worse in this game than he is in Backyard Baseball. Like, in Backyard Baseball, he's a horrible hitter, but he's fast enough to, you know, get on base. And he's got a decent arm. You know, he's not bad. But in this game, unless you're shooting layups, he just can't do anything. Gonna try another time. Dude, this guy just can't hit anything. Come on, Ricky, just put one in. Jeez. He's got to be like 5 for 30 from the field or something. Come on, can we just get one more three-pointer with these guys? Come on, Ricky. It's not even worth it, bro. He's got to be like 0 for 12 from three-point land. Come on, Lisa, get us one more. Oh my gosh, I think we've only made that 1-3 with Annie Frazier the entire second half. Come on, Ricky. We keep on getting these boards, though. This team is so good on rebounds. Nope, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Oh my gosh, and they end on a 4-point play? Come on, man. Oh, he's going to miss that. Horrible miss on the free throw. And we're going to have one more shot. Got to chuck this up from beyond half court. That's it. So, even with the worst three-point shooting team, we still win by 24 points. So, you know, y'all might watch this video and say, oh, well, see, the game is much more difficult because you can't make threes, but you can still win by a pretty wide margin, not playing, you know, Golden State Warriors style. And Shaquille O'Neal, despite not even playing in the second half, wins player of the game. That's pretty funny. So let's look at these player stats. So, yeah, Shaquille O'Neal finishes as the top scorer in the game between both teams despite not playing in the second half at all. Lisa Crockett with 19 points. Tim Duncan with 9, Annie Frazier with 7, and Ricky Johnson with just 6, bro. Think of how many shots Annie Frazier and Ricky Johnson took, and they only finished with 7 and 6 points, respectively. Shaquille O'Neal was 11 for 15, so Shaq had a good game overall, but none of the other players on my team finished above 36%. Even Tim Duncan had a really bad shooting game, and nobody on my team made more than one three-pointer. Shaq, Tim, Annie, and Lisa all made one. Ricky Johnson, though, was 0 for 9. Horrible. But Lisa Crockett did finish with 9 rebounds, as well as 5 assists, 3 blocks, and 14 steals. So Lisa Crockett, man, put in that work. She had a great game overall. Very underrated player in Backyard Basketball. But at the end of the day, despite our very poor shooting performance, we still won that game easily. So I think that proves once and for all just how easy this game is. The foolproof strategy is chucking up as many threes as possible, but even when you can't do that, you can still take the ball away from the other team so easily that it really does not matter how good your outside shooting is. You can still win easily. So that is going to do it for this experiment and this video in Backyard Basketball 2004. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Backyard Sports content. I'm out.